What is panda diplomacy and why are the bears going back to China? China has about 1,800 bears in the wild, but has at least 65 that they have lent out to over 20 countries around the world. They were first offered as diplomatic gifts as far back as the Tang dynasty. That was between 618 and 907. Tradition has continued until this century and is often referred to as panda diplomacy. The United States received its first pandas in 1972 after First Lady Pat Nixon mentioned her love for animals at a Chinese diplomatic dinner. However, by 1984, panda diplomacy changed. The bears were no longer presented as gifts. Instead, China decided they were going to loan their bears to countries. The loan would last for 10 years and that loan could be extended. The reason for the shift is this allowed China to keep promoting its image and to build diplomatic relationships with countries around the world. It also helped China build its guanxi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this means trust in Mandarin. Loaning pandas was seen as building mutual trust and partnership between China and the country that's receiving the panda. A host would pay up to $1 million per panda every single year. And if a baby panda was born in another country, that country would have to return the baby panda by the time it was 4 years old or before. But why are the pandas going back now? Washington's agreement comes to an end in December, and this agreement has been extended 3 times before. Atlanta also has 4 bears, and their agreement ends next year. And if that is not extended, it will be the first time in 5 decades that the United States has not had a panda bear. Scotland and Australia will also be giving back their pandas. Why, though, are these loans not being extended anymore? And analysts are stating that this is not just a case of the loan agreement is ending. They are speculating that this could have a deeper diplomatic, political reason. It's a well-known fact that US-China relations are not the best right now. And if this is the case, this would not be the first time that pandas were used as a reflection to show deeper disconnection between countries. In 2010, the panda bears that were delivered were sent back after President Obama met with the Dalai Lama. After the disappearance of Malaysian Air, Malaysian-China relationships were not good and China withheld delivery of their panda bears. In 2005, 2 pandas were offered to Taiwan, but the Taiwanese government rejected the offer. But in 2008, after new leadership came into power, the pandas were accepted. I won't lie, I did think that China was being a little hypocritical loaning out their pandas when China has zoos like every other country and doesn't get the other animals loaned to them. But it does make sense when you think about the fact that there are only less than 2,000 of these beautiful creatures left in the world. Pandas used for diplomacy. Who would have thunk it?